How's it going, everybody? Robin here. Welcome to my channel, Oracle Rising, sending you love, light, and blessings. So guys, I'm doing an energy update for the month of April 2022. So I'm going to use my divination tools. I've got the Starman Tarot card deck, and I also have the Dragon Tarot here. I'm going to do my best to tap into star races, star councils, possibly the Galactic Federation might show up again today. I'm going to tap into my own personal star guide. I'm just not going to disclose their name. So I'm not able to speak. Arcturian starseed. I'm a light worker. I'm an empath. I'm also a clairvoyant and to some extent a psychic medium. So let's just start by seeing what is going to happen for the divination community for April. Any news updates that we need to be aware of as the planetary ascension team, guys. So let me pull a Starman Tarot card deck and let's just see what's going on for you guys. Yeah. Five of Swords, guys. Okay, so this card is just reminding me so much of something I read just a few days ago, and it was saying that, you know, everything that is happening right now is spiritual warfare. Okay, so this is what I'm getting with this Five of Swords. Look at it. The energy is like everything is like breaking out into some sort of a rumble. So the guidance that I'm receiving here is everybody needs to maintain their vibration, okay? Let's really not get stuck into the fear that is enveloping the planet right now, okay? There's a difference between observing really challenging situations and becoming embroiled in it, okay? So it does look like certain things are going to amp up a little bit in April, could be a little bit even harder to take, okay? So this is going to be a real challenge, you guys. So it's going to be super important for us to really stay together and ground each other. You know, if you guys don't have anybody in your life, you know, you can email me, you can message me on my Aries Fire Tarot Facebook page or Twitter page, or just really talk in the comments, you guys, if you need support, because it looks like things are going to amp up. There's going to be another sort of fear-based event that is going to happen in April. So guys, be prepared for it, and remember to center yourself as, you know, your divine I am presence, and stay strong, okay? So try not to get sucked into it too far. And if you do, just really check yourself, okay? Like really check yourself. Like, what is the emotion that I'm feeling right now? And is there anything I can do to sort of practice the art of detachment and step back and observe and send healing love and light into the situation, okay? So I'm going to say something that's a little bit controversial, okay? So I was talking to my son a little while ago, and like it was just the real coincidence of like all the pandemic things being lifted, like the mask mandates and, you know, all the vaccine passports, and it just really coincidentally rolled into the same time that the conflict in Ukraine started to happen. So like these aren't accidents, you guys, and I'm not trying to lighten that there are actual people being involved, but I mean, it just seems like there's one thing after another, and they're evolving seamlessly to keep people in fear, okay? So the way that we can best help as starseeds, light workers, empaths, you know, witches, you know, whatever your divination, whatever your calling is to send our love into it and not be afraid of it. Really, like, your strength is so important right now, because Hatred and fear cannot be pushed back with hatred and fear. It can only be conquered, vanquished, eliminated with love and light and peace and blessings. Okay, so that was a bit of a tirade. So I'm just being guided. I'm going to take 3 Dragon Tarot cards to see what else is going on. Something else that you guys might want to know is that dragons are guides, okay? Dragons are real. They are interdimensional, multi-dimensional creatures. So that's why I was guided here, okay? So we've got the 6 of Pentacles to use this deck. We have the King of Wands. And we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So just let me look at these cards for a second. I'm going to pause, Ola. Let's really go ahead and check out the King of Wands here, okay? Really standing strong, action-oriented. This is you. This is stepping into the fullness and power of your love and light. And there is your protective dragon. I was going to say dragonfly. Let me know, you guys, if you are seeing dragonflies, okay? Because these are also spirit animals and they're sending peace and blessings messages. So really remember to look for dragonflies on your path because they are coming in to support you, okay? So a dragon guide here as you guys decide to remain on your path of your affirmations, your love and blessings, and sending out whatever you've got left in your heart into the collective, okay? So don't overexert yourself. Remember, we are a collective, okay? And there could be a little bit of money coming in to help you guys. Yeah, all right. Okay, so hold on. I dropped that. So this will be a nice little boost here for you guys too, is just receiving a little bit of extra income and just also remembering that your reality is exactly the way that you want it to be. So remember to, you know, if you're slipping into fear, anxiety, anything like that, it's all going to be reflected out into the matrix for you guys. So by becoming a little bit more detached, and there are practices called the art of detachment. I guess it's a single practice. You might want to start checking that out, okay? Especially if you're a really sensitive person, could really help you, okay? And then I have the 6 of Pentacles here. So this is a really important stage of what is going on here. This is the reciprocating energy. This is I'm getting the words from one of my guides here. It's kind of the law of the universe, like whatever the prevailing energy is, will continue to grow stronger, okay? So just kind of remember to stand firm and be really, really, really strong as the 3D matrix hologram really ramps up, and we're going to see a little bit of a surge in April from what I'm seeing here. Surge in the, you know, I'm getting the words like the reptilian antics, okay? So there are negative alien races, and they're competing for our planet, okay? They are competing to gain hold of our planet, right? And so far right now, they're in the position of ascendance. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this disastrous mess that we are right now, okay? So I'm gonna recommend watching for you guys. It's either Keepers of the Dawn or Bringers of the Dawn. You might want to check that out if you're ready for it, just to see what's really going on an interplanetary basis and how we can really remain strong here. If you're going through a period where you're not feeling well, you know, if you're a little lackluster, you're just really stressed out about your unemployment situation or whatever's going on in your life, you really want to step back right now and be among those who are protected. Do you know what I mean? If you're not strong enough to wage spiritual war right now, then don't, okay? You're not obligated to do it when you're feeling super drained. It's time to focus on your self-care instead, okay? But I am seeing a certain amplification, and it's going to be a pretty quick spike, okay? So this is like really calling all light workers, star seeds, empaths, indigo, crystal, you know, all of you, to share your love and light and really be standing strong. And do not be surprised when you see this peak of something. And I mean like a spike, you know what I mean? Like on a graph. But if the majority of us can remain in calm and love and light and detachment and keep our energetic vibration really high, it won't last long at all. Okay, so I'm just going to pull one more card here for you guys. And we've got the Ace of Cups. I love this so much. This just, it really reminds me of, I almost started crying because it just reminds me so much of Atlantis and Lemuria, you know, and you can see this beautiful dragon in the Ace of Cups. And I talk about dragons so much, you guys, because it seems like there's a portal available for them right now to come in and sort of stand beside us and wrap us in their fiery protection. And they're so benevolent and loving. And look at this, okay? And you can see this rock in the middle of nowhere with this dragon and protecting this. It's just, it seems like it's protecting the human emotion to me. And like the guardians are coming in, they're really available to us. So when you see things starting to ramp up in the news, if you feel that you must watch it, then immediately call on any dragon guide, unless you have channeled your own guide. Okay, so there is protection available to us humans. We're not just here to be subjected to a lifetime of slavery, of going to work, coming home, paying bills, and then dying. Okay, there is more out there for us. This is so readily available to us right now. We do need to really unify. I mean, even if we don't believe in the same things, like if we don't have the same deity, if we don't have the same whatever, you know, there's so many different cultures and races and species, you know. We're all here to shine love from our hearts, and we are going to be needed in April to stand like with our arms linked, protecting our dimensional progress. Do you know what I mean? Our dimensional destiny is what I'm getting here, because we were forced down into the 3D matrix by negative alien races, reptilians, in the age of Atlantis and Lemuria. And I have done a video on that. I think it was about a year ago. It's going to be in one of my folders, either the Ascension or the Exit the Matrix, Escape the Matrix video playlist. If you guys are new on my channel, if you're new to your Lightworker abilities, your divination abilities, the thought of waking up and exiting the matrix, you might want to start at the beginning of one or both of those and really start to understand that we are here now to keep, I'm getting the faith, I'm getting the word the faith, keep the vibration high, and let's like break us out of this 3D matrix jail already, so we can go back to the vibration that we were meant to have when we were in that Atlantis Lemurian phase. Okay, so anyway, guys, I'm here for you. I'm sending you love and light and many blessings. I just want to give everybody a hug. I'm gonna go. Okay, so take care. Bye. Bye, guys.